Hey, what's going on YouTube? Back again with another video, and today we're back with another trailer reaction. Before I get started, I've actually got something to plug, so if you could do me a solid, that'd be great. My friends and I, or basically I should say my bros, we've actually started doing a podcast now. We're just sort of ironing out the kinks at the moment. It's the very first episode we've done. So my boy Harry has made a website, he's recorded it all, edited it all together. So if you could do me a solid and check that out, that would be great. And who knows, you might actually like it. So if you're down for that, check out broforce.co.uk. Link will be at the bottom there. The very first episode is titled Episode 0, How to Start a Podcast. Yeah, like I say, we're ironing out the kinks, we're exploring creative ideas, but hopefully we're going to get onto something really good. And one thing, before we go any further, I'll just give a quick update. Since I'm wearing a Superman shirt, I have seen the Zack Snyder's Justice League. And obviously, I didn't think it would be like suddenly the best film in the world, but it's a lot better than the original. It craps all over that. Had so much more character depth. Characters aren't stupid. And yeah, it made the film worth watching. I definitely say that if you have seen the original Justice League, if you thought it was lacking, if you have the time for it, because it's 4 hours long, I definitely recommend it. It's so much better. Okay, so to get into the meat of this episode, we're going to be doing an honest trailer reaction of The Suicide Squad, which dropped yesterday. Now, I know at the time I'm putting this out, might be a bit too late, but I'm gonna do a video anyway. Okay, so to be honest, I don't really know a lot about this film. In my opinion, DC films haven't really lived up to the hype as much as the Marvel films. I don't want to start a whole debate on that. But yeah, based on the reaction of my thoughts of the first Suicide Squad film, they were quite poor. I really loved the very first trailer that I think they showed originally at one of the Comic Cons for Suicide Squad 1. And then when that came out, I really liked that, and it looked like a deep sort of emotional film. But when the film came out, they got the people who made the trailer to edit the actual film, and it just didn't work. So after that, I kind of put Suicide Squad on the back burner in my mind, wasn't really interested. But now they've got, I believe, James Gunn, the guy who directed the two Guardians of the Galaxy films. And that sounds quite interesting because those films were pretty well received, especially the first one. That's my opinion. So before I watch the trailer, I've just checked up on one of the websites. So we've got Margot Robbie returning as Harley Quinn. She's great in that role. You've got Joel Kinnaman returning. Sylvester Stallone as a voice of King Shark. Now, I'm not familiar with that character, but that could be interesting. You've got Idris Elba, Viola Davis returning, Jay Courtney, Michael Rooker. He was his name Wandu? Probably got that wrong, or Yondu, I think it was, sorry, in Guardians of the Galaxy. And you've also got Nathan Fillion. I think he should have been Nathan Drake in the Uncharted films back in the day, but that's another thing. And then I'll just lastly say you got John Cena. Because I'm a wrestling fan, it'll be interesting to see how he is. And apparently James Gunn has described him as bloody hilarious, and I think he's getting his own spin-off show on this on HBO Max. I might be wrong on that, but way to go, John Cena. Okay, so this is the first time I'm going to watch this trailer. I haven't seen it yet. I've held off from watching it. So with my trusty old big ass headphones, we're going to put these on and we're going to watch the trailer for The Suicide Squad. It's a Red Band trailer, so let's see what we got here. Here we go.
You gotta be kidding me. You're gonna risk the entire mission for a mental defective dressed as a court jester.
It's coming from a guy that wears a toilet seat on his head. We don't leave one of our own behind.
Hopefully Harley's still alive.
No funny business, Arnold. These are dangerous people.
Team 2 is clear to go.
Fire up.
It's all action from the start, bloody hell.
What?
We're here to save you.
You were gonna save me?
It was a really good plan, too.
Well, I can go back inside and you can still do it.
That's patronizing.
I'm so sorry. Harley Quinn.
Blood sport.
It looks like there's going to be a lot more comedy in this from the start.
You know the deal. Successfully complete the mission, you get 10 years off your sentence.
What the heck? Weasel?
You fail to follow my orders in any way, and I detonate the explosive device in the base of your skull.
So that's the same from the first one. Michael Rooker's looking like a wizard.
Nom.
That's Stallone.
Any questions?
And
Yes, that is your hand. Very good.
we're all gonna die.
Doesn't sound like Stallone.
I hope so.
That guy was in The Dark Knight.
Fuck's sake.
Here's the deal. We failed a mission, you die.
If we find out any information you give us is false, you die.
If we find out you have personalized license plates,
Capaldi.
you die.
What? No.
If you cough without covering your mouth,
Harley, although that isn't an open invitation for you to cough without covering your mouth.
Is that a COVID reference there?
How am I supposed to know?
You're the leader. You're supposed to be decisive.
And I've decided that you should eat a big bag of dicks.
If this whole beach was completely covered in dicks, and somebody said I'd eat every dick until the beach was clean for liberty, I would say no problemo.
Why would someone put penises all over the beach?
Who knows why madmen do what they do?
Okay.
This is suicide.
Well, that's kind of our thing.
Don't you worry, eh? I'm gonna get you out of here alive.
I'm going to get you out of here alive.
Stallone just eating there.
Oh my god, we've got a freaking kaiju up in this shit!
Starfish?
we love the rain. It's like angels are splooching all over us.
Giving people ideas there, Harley. Okay, fair enough. Okay, cool. So that's already a lot. There's a big contrast there to the first one. So from what I can remember from the first one, it's like they were trying to be serious, but trying to throw in like little jokes and stuff like they did with the original Justice League, and it didn't work. It came off cheesy. From this trailer, you know, it's just the trailer. I'm not gonna go overboard, but the jokes seem more a bit like, say, I don't want to say Marvel-ish, but I want to say Guardians of the Galaxy type. You can definitely see that there's a similarity there, you know, James Gunn directing both films. And yeah, this one looks like it's just, they're going for more fun. But what I do like about DC films now, it's like, they said, screw it. They're not afraid to sort of add in, you know, go dark and make things a bit more brutal. And I'm a fan of that. I have said that I don't like just sheer like blood and guts and that for this no reason, but comics I like that, I suppose. I don't really read the comic books, shock horror. I just like the films, and yeah, I think for me it kind of works with these sort of films, but we'll see what we get with that. So yeah, my reaction to that was, okay, it looks interesting. I wouldn't say I'm like all in at the moment, but at the moment, just based on a trailer, I'd say I'd like to see it for sure. Like if cinemas were back open, I'd make an effort to go see it at the moment. It does look a bit more engaging and fun than the original Justice League film. As I said earlier, the original trailer, which I love, seemed like it had a different tone, but then when the final product came out, it was just completely different. I'd say straight away you can see that they're going for like a more comical tone, no pun intended. Yeah, it looks interesting. I don't really know how it's all going to tie into the DC universe. I don't know if they're going to link it to Snyder's Justice League at all. Maybe not. They've already announced plans that Michael Keaton's coming back as Batman, but then I heard a rumor apparently he's not now. I don't know. DC seems like a mess, but maybe this film will just be a bit of fun. Okay, guys, so yeah, maybe not as animated as some people, but like I say, it's an honest trailer reaction. That was me watching the Suicide Squad trailer. So let me know what you guys think. If you want to have a talk, go for it. I'm all about talking for films. As I mentioned earlier, if you could check out broforce.co.uk, check out the podcast, that'd be great. Let us know what you think. You know, we're just getting started. Yeah, so I'll leave it here. You know, you can like this video, comment, tell me what you think about the trailer, tell me what you think about films in general, and yeah, that's it. Take care, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. So all the best to you.